Now, if you've never cooked hot and fast on your Weber Smoky Mountain, you have to do it. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. But before then, we're going to go ahead and prep up this tri-tip. We're going to start by seasoning it up. We are giving it some Santa Maria style treatment with this rub I got from El Cortez Meat Market. Season both sides liberally. Remember to season the sides as well. If you don't have access to this rub, hit it with some salt, pepper, garlic, or use your favorite beef seasoning. This tri-tip I got on sale, and as you can see, it's got some decent marbling here. I'm also going to add some additional pepper because, well, you know, I love me some pepper on some beef. I'm going to use this chimichurri seasoning I got from Wild Fork, and I'm going to sprinkle some on here. It's mostly herbs. Although I'm supposed to add oil and red wine vinegar to turn this into some chimichurri, I wanted to experiment and add it like a seasoning. I'm starting to feel a little guilty by only cooking up one tri-tip, but luckily I have some leftover chicken thighs I'm going to cook right alongside. Let's use the same seasoning on some chicken. First, I'll get the back. Then I'll turn over and get under the skin. Try sprinkling on the meat and on the skin itself for some extra goodness. Lastly, on top of the skin, I'm going to give this chicken the same treatment I gave the tri-tip, and I'm going to sprinkle in some of that chimichurri seasoning. I've never used this combination before, but I'm sure it's going to work out. Well, what about you? Are you a fan of layering in rubs or experimenting with new combinations? What's your favorite rub for chicken and beef? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to set the Weber Smoky Mountain 22-inch for some hot and fast grilling action. Let's dump some on the charcoal and then 2 splits of mesquite and let's light it up. Let's place in the midsection. Let's also spread some oil on these grates. Let's place in our tri-tip and then our chicken. Now, fair warning, adding in these 2 splits of wood was complete overkill. I would have done this cook with just one because the cook went by pretty quickly. If you're to do this yourself, try only using 1 split and then drop in some wood chunks if you want to keep the fire going. You might also consider placing in the door to help keep temperatures down. I went doorless, but I used the cover, which resulted in this cook going really fast. 10 minutes later, I'm going to go ahead and flip the chicken. It's getting some good color so far. I like it. We'll also flip the tri-tip over. Look at this hot grilling action. It smells fantastic. The rub combo, the mesquite wood, it's instilling some great flavor. But let's continue layering additional flavors by basting it with some juice. I've been experimenting with dropping just a little bit of juice over the meat while it's cooking, and I'm quickly becoming a fan of this. This is half orange juice and half lime juice. Let's cover. As you can see, this Weber Smoky Mountain is running hot. I'm guessing it's around 500 degrees. Now, I really don't know for sure since the temperature gauge doesn't go any higher. You know what else doesn't seem to go up? My average likes per video. So if you're enjoying this type of content and you want to see me create more, give me a thumbs up. I want to keep flipping and rotating about every 10 minutes or so and basting it with our juice combination. This is all cooking so fast. 30 minutes later, let's temp the chicken. Whoa, it's a perfect between 175 and 180. For those that don't know, dark meat like legs and thighs can handle hotter internal temperatures above 165. But if you're cooking chicken breasts, you'll definitely want to remove it before it hits 165, or the chicken breast is going to get dry on you. After removing all the thighs, our tri-tip still needs a bit more time, so let's cover. Basting the chicken with juice didn't seem to soften up the skin. It still feels very crispy. Let's give it a quick taste.
Chicken action.
Ooh, crispy skin, wonderful smoky grilled flavor. And the rub combination worked out beautifully. I am now excited about the tri-tip. It's almost done, so let's give it a last baste. As mentioned earlier, this was overkill with the amount of wood I used. But no worries, I could always shut down this fire and reuse it tomorrow on another cook. Let's check on the tri-tip. It's reading an internal temperature of 125, so it's good to remove. I'm loving the crust that was built on here. Looks awesome. After removing, I'll need to rest. Always rest your meat. 10 minutes later, let's slice. Even though I was tempting at 125 degrees temperature, it seemed to have gone past that. But you know what? I'm okay with the tri-tip in this temperature and doneness because I know the flavor is going to be excellent. I'm also going to rub this tri-tip on this cutting board because the flavor left on here is next level. Although the temperature is more like a medium, the flavor is really good. Never go wrong with tri-tip, right? And I'm very happy how this turned out. If you've never ran your Weber Smoky Mountain hot like this, you have to give it a try. I think you're going to enjoy it. Now, as much as I love salt, pepper, garlic tri-tip, it's always great to experiment. So if you want to elevate your tri-tip, try layering in different flavors. Now, do you want to see more hot and fast action on the Weber Smoky Mountain? Check out this next video.